Yeah, it's an interesting question. One album. I suppose, in our house we were brought up, even as young kids, listening to our older brothers and sisters. An album that was your own, that reflected or that related to how you were, at a young age, was certainly The Clash. The Clash first album was just really brilliant. You just related to it, as a teenager. I was probably about 14, when I got that album. And they were just a brilliant band. And then you went to see The Clash live, and I was a kid just loving all those songs and watching them and going, I want to do that. Obviously, The Clash were totally unique, but it was just that energy, incredible energy in the lyrics, and it was political, and it really related to a lot of the kind of emotions and the climate at the time, and certainly in the UK, certainly in Scotland. They were banned from London, but they totally hit the zeitgeist of where we were. Going to see Captain Beefheart, and I have to admit, at the time I didn't really know who Captain Beefheart was, but we won. My cousin John Quigley and I won 2 tickets, and it was on a radio show, and it was like, what's Captain Beefheart's real name? And my cousin got it. It's like, okay. So I'm going, who's Captain Beefheart? So we won 2 tickets to go and see. So that was great, because obviously we were, we knew about punk, we knew about this, but we weren't that widely, exposed or that widely experienced in a lot of off the wall, more abstract stuff. So going to that gig blew my mind, actually. Captain Beefheart, that's astonishing. And just the way they play and that kind of eccentricity and so creative, and it was just amazing. I was asserting ourselves and saying, this is the Bluebells. It's almost like us going, this is us, that's not us, that's not us. Yeah. So, obviously the song Young at Heart we're very proud of, but some people think you're a one-trick pony, it's like, okay, it wasn't. Some people don't really like that song, that's fine, or that record, but it's like, hey, there's more to us than meets the eye. There's a lot more depth, there's a lot more kind of emotion, there's a lot more darkness, and a lot more range to us, I would say, and I think this is really captured, but on that song, Sing Little Birds, it's a beautiful song. I tried to make Bob do that song with Douglas, and it's gorgeous. Yeah, it does have that kind of birdsy, we were thinking about some of the early influences, that we had, like some of the kind of Americana and stuff that we loved, and just that really rich melody and the 12-string guitar, and whilst still sounding, like a band from